That's what happened to the Grizzly man.
That's a little different though, because they were just wild.
That's true.
Did
he die, the Grizzly man?
Got eaten. It was recorded too. Him and his girlfriend both got eaten by the grizzly bears.
I've never heard this. Is that the
crazy
movie?
Story. Have you seen it?
I haven't seen it.
So like, what happens? So you know the Grizzly man.
Is that? I know there's a movie about some
documentary
grizzly man or
I think they made a
something.
movie too. But
Dwight talks about it in The Office.
Yeah.
You never know on bear attacks.
He stayed during the entire wrong movie. Yes, thinking about bear attacks. You never know when they're gonna happen. He stayed. It was like Wedding Crashers or something.
It was some like Wedding Crashers.
Basically, like what happened with the Grizzly man is he got feeling safe around grizzlies. Where was it? Up in Alaska somewhere.
I don't know.
So it was in the wild.
It was probably Kodiak. But yeah, it was in the wild grizzly bears, and he would go and document them, and he kept pushing the boundaries, getting closer and closer, and the grizzly bears were okay with it. Like,
would he like play with them and like touch them and
not
stuff?
necessarily play with them, but he would kind of interact with them. They were close, and while they were feeding, he'd be by the rivers with them and stuff. And so he kept getting more and more comfortable, and in his head, he's like, "Hey, these bears have accepted me as part of a grizzly bear or something." They were just cool with him. So he would go and do these trips, and he brought his girlfriend one time, and he would document it and film it. So most of it's filmed, and just like his documentary, the grizzly bear's right behind him in the background, like not playing, but looking for food. And what ended up happening, so the whole thing was recorded. I don't think they have video, but they have the audio of the entire attack. So I don't remember if they had the video, but yeah, they have audio of the entire thing. And basically how they discovered it is the people who were supposed to fly in to pick him up, they couldn't find him. They couldn't get in contact with him. They went to his camp. They were like, holy crap, there was a complete bloodbath. These two people were eaten. They found the recording, listened to the audio, and they can hear the entire attack. So basically they got too comfortable with the bears. A bear came into their tent or their camp and ate both of them.
Yeah, you just never know when an animal snaps.
No.
Let animals be animals.
Because even tamed animals snap sometimes.
Oh,
so
yeah.
it's like you just never know.
Did we not talk about on this podcast, maybe not, the chimpanzee pet?
Yeah, like ripped her face off.
Ripped her face off.
Bit her face off.
Yeah. And her neighbor. She survived. Yeah. It's horrible.
So sad.
So it's just not worth it. You just never know when they snap.
And what do you get out of it as the owner? Like, oh, I'm so close to the wildlife. But this is so worth it.
I'm part of the Grizzlies.
The Grizzlies accepted me as their own.
Avatar.
Next week, you're eaten by a grizzly bear.
Oh, man.
So crazy.
Sad. Yeah.
And at least the serial killer, you would stand a chance. If he gets a hold of you, you're like, okay, at least I can try to find him.
Yeah, animal, you're just toast.
Yeah, they get a hold of you, you're just like, well, this sucks.
Well, speaking of that then, so my trivia question for you guys is, what 3 animals do humans kill the most of each year? Not counting like mosquitoes and ants.
Deer.
Yeah, that was the same question. Deer.
Deer?
What's the question?
So humans kill the most, like the top
cows.
3. Oh, the top 3 animals humans kill the most of.
Chickens. Cows.
Are they wild
for food or for like
or
just
domestic?
for sport?
Are we talking
I don't
domestic?
know. I just looked up animals.
So it's probably either chicken or cow.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you guys want to hear number 1?
Yeah.
We eat so many of them.
Snake.
Yeah.
100,000 snakes a year.
How do they track
way
that?
more chickens killed a year.
Yeah, do you have any chickens we eat?
Where'd you find this?
I found a survey on Google. I can't argue the
Well,
evidence.
first of all, how do?
McDonald's
Well, then, how
selling
many
like
people
$1
that
billion
kill
a
a
year?
snake report it?
So it's probably 100,000 plus. Reported 100,000.
Or some guy just wants. I killed a snake.
Yeah.
Check.
Gardener's
Yeah.
snake.
All I'm saying is the survey said 100,000.
So it must be wild animals.
Yeah, it must not be.
Yeah,
domestic.
chicken and
Number
cows.
2,
I don't know now.
deer.
Cricket.
dogs.
Dogs? Who are these people?
Where are we in India?
Dogs are killed a year by humans.
Is this in the world?
Because of car hits?
Oh, well, think about, I lived in Argentina. The amount of dead dogs I saw in the street.
Yeah, but not enough to be number 2.
30,000 in the
They
world.
must not be counting.
I
They're
believe
not
Cows.
counting food.
All right, what's
There's no
number
way.
3? This one will get you.
Cats.
Pigs. Yeah, cats.
Freshwater snail.
Get out of here.
Was this some environmentalist survey, dude?
Coming
It,
in at 20,000 kills a year.
it had to have been some environmentalist survey,
This is the most
dude.
made-up survey I've ever heard of my
snail.
It was the top recommended. It was the drop-down option on Google, so you know
Dude.
it's good.
How do you
Dude.
even track that at
I didn't even
all?
have to click into the website. Google just dropped
What's
it down
number
for
4?
me.
What's number 4?
I said top
Top
3.
Freshwater
That's a
snails.
stretch.
Well, think of how much salt is put on snails. 30,000
By what, a
year.
6-year-old?
They definitely didn't count food.
No.
Freshwater snail. How do you even know any of these numbers?
I'm telling you,
Well,
it
I'm
was
just
some
saying,
tree hugger hippie website.
Let's keep an open mind. Maybe 30,000 snails are killed a year by humans.
I'm
what
gonna
if these
kill a
are the
lot of
top
snails.
3?
Freshwater snails, whatever that is.
Not normal snails, freshwater.
Freshwater snails. Holy made up.
Best list I've ever found. My jaw was on my desk.
Let's
when I
let's
found
just
this
delete
list.
that segment. I'm just kidding.
It was absolutely insane.
That's awesome.
This video is brought to you by Dude Deals. We created a software for guys to make sure you never have to pay full price for anything ever again in your life. It's a really cool software that sweeps the internet for deals and sales. Imagine if you never paid full price ever again in your life, how much money you would save. Go ahead, click the links down below, check it out. We're here to help dudes be dudes and helping dudes save money. Click the link down below, check it out.